In today's video, I'm going to talk about diet. I know I'm always talking about training, but today we're going to talk about diet. Also, excuse the beard. I know I look like a homeless Santa, but I got a haircut tomorrow. Be all fresh, freshy fresh. Simply just a way to structure your diet throughout the day to help you stay successful. And what I mean by this is, I'll use myself as an example. I have certain types of food that I like to eat that are pleasurable for me to eat, and certain types of food that I hate eating. And this is going to sound weird coming from a bodybuilder, but I hate eating massive portions of meat protein. I do, but I hate it. So what I do is I structure those meals that I know I'm not going to like early on in my day when I'm feeling, more hungry, more ambitious. So times when I know I'm going to be hungry. So for example, I hate eating in the morning and I hate eating late at night. Like the idea of having to eat like a massive meal of like steak and rice and vegetables at like 11 o'clock at night when I'm, about to go to bed is horrible. So I would save a meal like that for a point in the day, maybe like, a meal that I would have after a workout when I know I'm going to be nice and hungry and I'm not going to mind consuming that food. And this goes for dieting and for, dieting to lose weight and dieting to gain weight. When you're stuffing your face, you're definitely going to want to structure your meals so that you're not, having to eat something right before bed that you don't like, because you're more likely not to get all your food in if that's the case, and just say, screw it, I'm just going to go to bed, whatever, it's late or whatever. So for example, it's like when I'm in off season, I'll have a shake for breakfast for sure, because I hate eating in the morning. And I'll have a shake right before I go to bed. My meal plans are always structured that way. And then my heavy meals, more in the midday when I'm more hungry. And the same thing goes for dieting to lose weight. Save the kind of the foods that if you have a few meals that are really plain, fish, rice or whatever, just use those as filler meals, to curb hunger throughout the day. And then, if you have like a Greek yogurt meal on there or something that you enjoy, have that so that it's going to satisfy you and curb cravings, at a point in your day. This is super important. And another aspect too is like, if you got a busy lifestyle, you may not have this luxury, but most people have a lifestyle where they're working at some point and their meals are not going to be as fancy because, maybe it's heated up in a microwave or there's not, that time to prepare it or whatever. But when you do have time to make your meals good, make them good. I'm talking about dieting to lose weight, when you're on restricted types of foods, potentially ending up in a calorie deficit at the end of the day. It's like if you've got a meal that calls for 300 grams of meat and 200 grams of rice, and make a delicious stir fry. Go to the store, buy a whole bunch of good hot sauces, stuff that's delicious, and make an actual good stir fry. Or if it's like, you're not super strict, like you're not contest prep, you're just trying to lose weight for the summer or something, and, you buy a really good, nice steak, some yams, and make like a delicious like steak and yams on the barbecue, Don't just eat the same bland crap every day, because you're going to get sick of it and then you're going to fall off your diet. And we all know that, the most beautifully structured diet on paper means absolutely nothing if you're not following it. It's garbage. So figure out ways to follow your diet. And go buy some good sauces. There's lots of good stuff out there. I don't know, some people just don't like hot sauce, but man, if you get into hot sauces, there's so many. It's a lifesaver for me. Hot sauce and diet pop. That's like, those are the things that I use while in prep to get me through. Right now I'm going to sneeze. Woo! So we'll end the video on that. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoy the content. Hit that like button if you do. And if you don't, then hit the dislike button. That's cool too. I mean, I can take it.